Hey guys,
it's Ken
and Han. Today we are doing a fun and fresh little video. We are making our 2022 predictions for different categories that we came up with.
I've never done this before, but I kind of got inspired by this girl on TikTok that does like her predictions for PR moves for celebrities, and I don't know if they're right or not. Obviously she doesn't either, but like they're fire. Let's try to forecast for you, and we'll see how much comes true. Some of them are gonna like personal to us, but others will be like about the world in general.
Yeah.
So
first category,
our personal lives.
personal life. That could be so many things. I feel like both of us will be thriving low-key. I feel like you more than me, maybe, just because you'll be further along in your life.
Yeah, you're like entering the transition part of the transition phase.
Exactly.
Or hopefully I'm getting out.
Exactly. So I feel like I'll be thriving in a different way, but I feel like you'll be thriving.
It is still, regardless of what's happened, like it's definitely been so fun to be graduating like in the real world.
Yeah.
And I'm low-key in a way thankful for this time right now. I also feel like for a lot of people, the past couple years in the pandemic have been like a rebuild year, even though they've been great.
I feel good about it. I feel like it will be a good year. I'm manifesting it, I'm predicting it, so therefore it will happen.
Yeah. Next is career.
Obviously, you're gonna have a job.
I'm gonna have a job. I second that, and that's gonna be exciting. I'm personally excited to like start up like the ladder, I guess. Like obviously I'll take like an entry-level position because I'm fresh out of college, but it'd be really cool if I got a job pretty early on, which I think I will, and then I don't know if I'll get promoted in less than a year, but like at least like take more responsibility on at work, if that makes sense, or like help expand my department. That's what I'm feeling for myself. I also see this becoming part of it, and just like not even necessarily this, but I just see like my 9 to 5 and then this question mark box. And like, you know, in Mario, like you don't know what you're gonna get,
and then you
I feel like
bump it, and then you
I feel like I'm in the, I keep trying to bump it to get what I want. So
that's funny. That's good. I don't know, my career, I know I'm predicting I'm definitely gonna graduate college. That's a prediction that will be true. And then I mean, I predict that I'll have some type of job, but I kind of predict that it won't be my forever career.
Oh, I could see that being like a temp thing that you're doing.
Yeah. That's what I think.
I can predict you won't be working at Clark's.
Oh yeah, no, I won't
by the end of the year.
No, will not be.
She gonna be gone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fashion. This is a heavy hitter.
I know. I'm so bad with fashion anyway that I feel like anything I say is just gonna be me pulling stuff out of my butt. So I'm like, what do I even predict? Like
I mean, general things like as categories, I think like obviously different eras will come back, so you could think about that. We could also think about like color schemes.
But I feel like patterns are gonna come back.
I think they are.
That's my prediction. Patterns.
You predict patterns? I kind of have the prediction, and I think it's slightly started. I think people will go back to like a little bit more conservative workwear being more normalized. I already think the blazers are kind of coming back. I think people are preferring like a slack over a jean. I think athleisure is here to stay. Like,
oh yeah, I don't think she's
comfy
leaving.
cash.
I don't think she's leaving.
Oh, and then colors wise, I will say for fashion, I think the traditional like Roy G. Bibb colors will come back, like a bright green, a bright red.
Just a primary color.
A primary color will be the thing. Okay, the next category is relationships. I don't like this one.
Considering we're both not single right now, I guess I predict that we still won't be single. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a freaking psychic. Don't ask me these things.
I didn't ask. I just said relationships.
I know
one of mine is to have him, like when possible, come here at least once more, or like wherever I go at least once. And I know that's small, but like it's big with his work, and that's why I'm only saying once, because like we'll be lucky to hit once.
Yeah.
I mean, in a dream world, I'd love to see him at least once a month. Yeah. For me, those are mine for myself.
I don't know. I think though in 2022 y'all will grow a lot. I think so. Separately and together. Yeah. For the good.
I think by what we're doing individually, it'll help us strengthen our relationship.
I don't have any predictions for myself other than it'll probably be the exact same because, well, actually, I'm not really sure because only half the year I'll still be in the same position I am in now. Because once I graduate, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where I'm going to live, so I don't know how close we'll be. I don't know if we'll become like really long distance after that or if I'll still be close enough. I think we'll still be in a relatively similar place where we are now, which is we're living life, we're happy. Friendships. I predict that I will make more friends. Hopefully. I'm like, am I just predicting this or am I just hoping? I'm like, which one?
You're just hoping on that one.
What are you saying? You predict I won't?
No,
Rude.
I just don't.
You know what?
I don't know if, well, I guess none of the stuff that you can really predict, but
I know.
I don't know what's your reasoning?
I don't know, because I'm going to be starting a new chapter. I'm going to be getting out of school and doing who knows what. So I feel like there'll be different opportunities to meet different people.
I think I have the potential to make new friends once I move and start a job.
Why do I predict that like old friends will try to be your friend again?
Yeah, I think so too. This is what I manifest for myself. I hope my friends from college and I reconnect. Because besides one, we really don't talk. I hope I'm done losing my close friends. There's something that scares me, that just someone really close, it doesn't actually scare me, I just see it happening. Like as soon as I move, someone really close to me, like not being friends anymore.
I don't see that, but
I feel like sometimes I worry about it with you.
You think they will stop being friends?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It just one of those things, you know how it's like you just get the feeling. I'm like, why do I get that feeling?
Well, I hope that's not a prediction.
I hope it's not either, but I could just see like us being at different stages.
Okay. Family. I don't really know what that means, because I mean I do, but I don't think either of us will have our own family. I just think that
I'm telling you right now, that's I predict neither.
No, it's not happening is what I mean.
Oh my god.
So and then like obviously it has to do with our relationships with our parents and siblings.
Yeah.
Which I feel like, well, I know I predict mine will be the exact same. I'm really close with my parents and my brother. I feel like I'll see them more, specifically my brother, because he just moved back and I'll have more opportunities to see him. So I feel like we'll get closer again, because we've always been close, but I feel like we'll get closer again.
I feel like my brother and I will continue to get closer in some regards, because I feel like we got closer this past year because he kind of like branched out a little bit. I just think both of us are putting effort into it right now, and then I feel like honestly once I move out of here, like my relationship with my parents will like go back to what I view as normal, which will be talking to them less. Not that I dislike talking to them, but right now it feels very high school. Okay, YouTube, is this for us or like the platform as a whole?
Maybe both. Why do I predict it's falling off?
You're crazy.
That's my wild
It's
prediction.
evolving.
And then I predict for us that will be monetized.
Yeah.
I do think it's possible, because if we grow at the same rate that we did the last year, there's no way we won't be.
I predict, I don't know in what capacities, but I predict we'll look back at this past year and the stuff we're doing like specifically today and be like, it's a different world. Like
probably, yeah.
I guess YouTube as a whole, I think, and maybe I'm not saying this just because like I think we'll get big this year, I think this will be like a year of emerging hopefully a lot of new like creators that have like a substantial platform.
I hope that's true and not mine, because if mine's true then that means
Yeah, I also think it's going to become more like standard television, where people will implement scheduled programming that people look forward to every week.
Oh yeah,
if that makes sense.
I could see that.
It's already happening very like slowly. Okay, pop culture.
Why do I feel like, in no shade or tea at all, but like why do I just feel like Ariana Grande and her husband are gonna split? I hope not, because I love her, and I mean I know nothing about him or their relationship because she keeps it pretty private. I feel like drama just surrounds couples, and like I feel like she's had a lot of things, and maybe it's just because the media makes it seem like she's like on and off and on and off.
I think
that, but I hope they last. I don't know though. I feel like she's gonna drop an album though. That's what I feel like.
See, I was gonna say I don't think she is.
Oh really?
Obviously I want her to. Like, please, you could drop one every day of the week, and I would listen. But I was gonna say I don't think she's going to. I feel like something is gonna shake up in the Kardashian-Jenner world.
I was gonna say that. Well, I was gonna
tell me why. This might be bad. Why do I low-key want Kim and Kanye to get back together?
Oh, maybe.
I think she
there's always scandals with that. I feel like. So
I think she kind of deserves better, but at the same time, like they were so good. I could see Kendall getting engaged.
Kylie's gonna have a kid?
She's gonna have a kid. I would love if her and Travis got married.
I know, I don't feel like they will though. Why do I feel like it's not their style? I feel like they're just gonna stay together.
She's one that's just so private that I have no idea.
I know.
And
what if Ari has a kid?
Honestly, that would be wild.
Gets pregnant, not having a kid but get pregnant.
I could see that.
Yeah, me too.
I just hope Chloe just I don't know. I hope she never gets back with Tristan, and I hope she's just happy. That's all I hope. I also think this will be the year that a lot of TikTokers that rose to fame in 2020 will definitely become irrelevant. I don't think anyone's ever irrelevant personally, but I just don't think, I think there will be a lot of financial troubles because they've invested in all this stuff and they can't afford it anymore.
This is not like anybody's so famous, and of course I'd say something about Claudia, but I predict that she'll stop making YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Because she keeps talking about like all this other stuff she's doing, and she just booked like a movie role, and
I think she was in one.
She was, yeah, and this and that, and she already posts.
Do you think they'll get engaged?
She already posts less. Yeah, I think her and Phineas will get engaged.
Yeah, I think it's close.
And I think she'll post. She's already posting less, so I think this year might be the year that she
yeah
either cuts it or like really posts like once every few months.
Music.
We already kind of said that about Ari's album, but
yeah. Do you have any like Grammy predictions?
I hope Frank Ocean drops an album. He drops an album once every like 6 years.
I was gonna say, you got a while.
But the last time he dropped an album was 2016, so it's almost time, dude. I feel like, I don't know if he will, but I want him to. Maybe Billie will win more Grammys. I feel like she's been,
I hope,
winning hella Grammys in the last 2 years.
I love Happier Than Ever, but I do think Driver's License should win Record of the Year or Song of the Year.
I disagree with that, but I don't know which one I think will
I'm not
happen.
saying it's a better song, I just think it had a bigger movement.
Yeah.
I'm still salty about Thank You Next. Like, no offense, Billie, you shouldn't have won Album of the Year.
And
funny. I thought her album was great, and I would stand by every other award she won.
Yeah.
Thank You Next was also a movement. And she
Billie,
even said it in her stage. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not her fault. I'm not mad at her. I also think she's very deserving. Okay, last one I put Design, because I'm a hoe for design. I think minimalist will always be in, but I think design will become more practical just because it's very hard to keep up these like minimalist white houses with all these families. I think that's part of it for like interior design. I hope, I've always thought this, and something I always thought I would do after I like have a career is teach and like speak about design or like bring it to public schools. I hope people are realizing through like all this video editing and just all the creativeness out there, like through our phones specifically, how important design is and how impactful it is. So I hope it becomes more normalized in like art classes or like public education systems. I also hope like as far as like job wise it becomes more like legitimized and like valued. Sometimes I feel like it gets undervalued because it's more creative. So I think there's a big wave because nowadays most kids want to be some form of like creator.
Oh, I feel like my prediction is something crazy with cars. Car design is gonna happen.
That's a good one.
Some kind of fancy,
it's about time.
Like new age, like robot looking car. Maybe not a robot looking car, but like, you know what I mean. Something, something new and improved.
I don't know if this counts as design, but I was listening to something where they were talking how you can now buy like a ticket to space and it's like close to $1 million or $1 million or something like that. If we're there, I don't want to be. That's all I gotta say. I hope everything moves to be more sustainable because our poor kids not gonna make it.
I know. Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah, let us know your hot takes.
I know, I'm curious to see what other people think about
this,
because what are these even based on? Like, we're just kind of guessing.
We're just
here.
speculating. But anyway, thank you guys for watching.
That's all. We'll see you in another video very soon. Bye.